And again, I am telling you about COVID 19. We should take precaution, wash our hands, sanitize the place nearby sitting, and cover your mask. Nowadays, as we are mingling with others and talking and socializing with others, we forget many things regarding about COVID-19. We have to follow the rules and regulations that is provided by our school or our state government and central government, that we should always follow the safety measures that are given. Always wash our hand before and after touching anything, and wear proper neat and clean mask. Use sanitized bottle, proper sanitized bottle. Keep with you in a safe and hygienic place. Today we are starting our last chapter, and we are at the end of this chapter. We are end of this physical education syllabus. Doping. What do you mean by doping? When we say about doping, generally many things and many thoughts they came in our mind, and we start thinking about the drugs that stimulate our muscles or nervous system, that is related to physical education. Doping is not a new to the people. In ancient Greece, there were specialists who used to offer athletes nutritional ingredients in order to enhance their physical performance. We are increasing many times our our physical performance by using many substitute things. It can be natural or it can be artificial. Doping is not new to the people. In ancient Greece, there were specialists who used to offer athletes nutritional ingredients, and that nutritional ingredients are natural, and they enhance physical performance of a athlete. Greek runners used to drink a herbal beverage to increase their strength and become capable to run long distance race. Gladiators are also reported to use various substances for enhancing strength. That is, enhancing means to increase our muscles power. Concept and classification of doping. Concept of doping. What is the concept of doping? Doping is the word used in a field of sports to refer the situation when athletes use prohibited substance or methods to unfair improve their sports performance. Unfairly improve their sports performance unfairly by using medicines and very natural substance. Doping in sports is deliberate use by an athlete or a substance or method banned by International Olympic Committee. Why we are unable to use? Because that is banned by International Olympic Committee, and we know the role of International Olympic Committee. What is the role of international? It organizes various games, and it also control the doping process. Every athletes, those who are taking part, they have to sign a form before taking part, and their samples are also taken by Olympic Committee. In fact, the ban or prohibition of such substance is necessary to protect the athletes from their unfair advantage, which may be gained by those athletes who use prohibited substance or methods to enhance their performance. Also, from the possible harmful side effect which these substance or methods can produce. According to International Olympic Committee, there is a definition given by International Olympic Committee. Doping is the use of any methods or substance that might harm the athlete in a quest to gain an unfair advantage. It is used or to harm the another athletes to gain unfair advantage. What will be the unfair advantage? If athlete is using medicine, he is using that medicine for 3 times greater energy than a normal athlete. That is why it is banned. We often think of doping being use of prohibited or banned substance, but breaking other anti-doping rules is also considered doping. How we are breaking anti-doping rules? When we are called for medical checkup, we are not present or athlete is not present. That time he is not cooperating with the society that is responsible for doping control. Presence of prohibited substance or method. Use or attempt to use a prohibited substance or method. In the doping code, doping is defined as breaking one or more of the following anti-doping rules. Refusing to submit sample collection after being notified. If we are notified or there is any way that we are judged by the committee that we had taken something or a medicine and we are not cooperating with them. Failure to athletes whereabout after being notified. Tampering with any part of the doping control process. Possession of prohibited substance or method. Trafficking a prohibited substance or method. Administering or attempting to administer a prohibited substance or method to an athlete. In fact, it is very clear that doping is not only using a prohibited substance or method to enhance the sports performance but breaking any one of more anti-doping rules is also include under doping. Hence, it can be concluded that doping refers to use of performance enhancing substance I had already told you the meaning what we are taking, or substance means medicines or in a natural or artificial way. Classification of doping. Doping can be classified into the following. There are two ways that we can classify doping. First is performance enhancing substance, that is related to our performance. Second is physical method. First is performance enhancing substance. Second is physical method. Performance enhancing substance stimul- stimulants. Stimulants. Stimulants Stimulants are related to a group of drugs that enhance alertness and physical activity by increasing heart beating rate. Alertness, that it is directly related to our nervous system. Increase heart and beating rate and the function of brain. It is a kind of drug that affect the function of brain. Indeed, it stimulate the body physically and mentally. What is the role of stimulants or these type of drugs? That they react physically and mentally. Anabolic steroid. Anabolic steroids stimulate the growth of muscles and help athletes to train harder and recover rapidly beyond our normal power. Peptide hormones. Peptide hormones are stimulants that are produced by glands in the body. These stimulants circulate in the blood. These can improve the growth of muscles. For growing the muscles, change the balance of hormones and increase the production of red blood cells. Peptide hormones, the main function of peptide hormones is increase the production of red blood cell. Physical method. Physical method includes blood doping, chemical and gene doping. Blood doping Blood doping is defined by World Anti-Doping Agency, that is WADA. The full form of WADA is World Doping Agency. As the misuse of technique or substance to increase red blood cell count, that is blood doping, that is physical method. Usually 2 units of athlete blood is taken some week prior to competition. Then the blood is frozen until or 2 days after the competition when it is injected into the athlete. This is known as autologous blood doping, homoglo- homologous blood doping is the injection of fresh blood. That means before few weeks the sample is taken, it contains unnecessary things or that is used by some medicine, then it is frozen, and before athlete is going to take part, it is injected in a body. By increasing the number of red blood cells, the oxygen carrying capacity to muscles is increased. So the muscles enhance is increased when ultimately enhance the sports performance, that is blood doping. Gene doping, that is related to our genes. Gene doping is manipulation of cells or genes to enhance body sports performance. Modifying genes enhance after reaction and increase physical strength. Gene doping is based on the principle of gene therapy, that is used in a gene, and you had already studied about gene in bio and in lower class also. The process of gene doping is likely to use by athlete in future in an attempt to enhance function of normal healthy cell. We are treating with directly in a gene. So these are two methods, blood doping and gene doping, prohibited substance and methods. Next heading is prohibited substance and methods. So what are prohibited substance? Prohibited substance and methods are those substance and methods which are banned or prohibited from use in sports. All this chapter we are talking about doping or prohibited substance or medicines or injections that are banned in sports activities. This is till now this is about prohibited substance and methods, and beside that you will be given holiday homework regarding physical education, and before that while checking your practical files, most of you haven't prepared your practical file, that is the need of physical education subject. Some you are that careless that you are unable to write your name or forget to write your name. Although about physical education file, I had given you more than 2 months to prepare your physical education file. Those students who are unable to submit their file, they will not receive any practical number, and those who had submitted for checking, they will receive what they had done in practical file, and all those files are with me for practical record. So in further coming exams, you have to prepare a file when I will give you notice for final, and you have to make it more better than this previous one. Most of you had tried to make file in a better way, but this time I think you had hurriedly submitted that file. But later on, for your second term, you will get number from your practical file. So complete it and start making from now also. For your holiday homework, you will go through the last 3 chapters for your unit test, because just after winter vacation you will have unit test. While preparing yourself for unit test, always remember to pick out some of the MCQs questions. Read from the book and try to find some of the MCQs, because in unit test you know that MCQs are more important. And prepare yourself for unit test second, because just after your winter vacation you will have unit test. So prepare yourself and read from the book, write whatever the question or worksheet is given, learn it and write proper answer from the book only.